Sue Malloy. We're here in the beautiful Rothschild yard in the centre of Newmarket, and it's a pretty historic place, this, isn't it?
Yes, it is. The Rothschild yard was built in 1903. It was added onto the King's Yard, making it quite a large, substantial racing yard of that period.
And retraining of racehorses is now set up here. How long have you been here?
We've been here 3 years in September. We sort of had a soft opening. The Queen came and officially opened it in the November of 2016.
And you were saying to me earlier, it's a bit of a showcase really for what you do.
Yes, ROR wanted it set up as their flagship yard and as a showcase yard for the public to come round and learn about what we do with the ex-racehorses when they leave their racing careers, to learn about the charity, to dispel a few myths and see some of the ex-racehorses starting their journey into the retraining to become a riding horse.
And of those ex-racehorses, you've had some pretty big names here, haven't you?
Yeah, we have. We've had Our Vic and Purple Moon, two slightly older horses, but very well known. More recently, we've had Cider Grugy when he first finished, and just a couple of months ago, Big Orange, who was a really big hit.
So does that draw the punters in? Do lots of people want to come and see those horses?
Yeah, I've actually been really surprised. People literally from all around the country have come to see, particularly Cider Grugy and Big Orange. It's quite a unique situation here. They can actually come and take some photos, give them a carrot and meet them up close and personal. And
what do the horses do generally when they're here?
The majority of them are here to do a little bit of retraining. So they come once they've finished their racing career and had a couple of months just to rest and relaxation. They'll come and then we'll start them off with a bit of groundwork, lunging them, long reining them, and then as and when they're ready, get on, obviously in general purpose tack. And then for a riding horse, we're sitting very differently with a longer leg, influencing the horse with our legs and with the contact, and just starting them on the road to, if you like, doing a little bit of dressage, the basic training for a riding horse.
And do you find each horse differs greatly in their sort of mindset and how they take to that?
Yes, in a word. We've had about 30 horses through now, just over, that we've done some work with, so not holidaying ones. And I'd say they're all different. Yeah. So, and they vary physically, anything from sort of 15.2 up to sort of 17.1, and as you say, very much in their temperaments as well. And it's not necessarily split between flat horses and jump horses. They've all got their own temperaments, and you just need to learn to sort of work with that and understand them, and sort of go with it a little bit in the early days.
Yeah, and it's, as I said earlier, it's a beautiful yard here, big stables. What facilities do you have?
Yes, as you can see, the stables were sort of refurbished as near as possible to how they would have looked back in the day. Obviously, we've added the rubber matting, that wouldn't have been there. So they're all stabled at night. We have some turnout paddocks, so we make sure they all go out for 3 to 4 hours out in the paddocks. Really important, especially for racehorses, they don't get out a great deal in their training careers, so they have to start to be a riding horse. And we have a beautiful Peter O'Sullivan arena, 70 by 35, all-weather menage out the back that we use for training all of ours, and we hire that out as well for outside trainers to come and use for the community.
Oh, lovely. And members of the public can come and watch all of that in action?
Yes, twice a day, 11:30 and 2:30. We do what we call our behind-the-scenes tour. So they can come, they can meet all the horses, see them on the horse walker as well, which I didn't mention, out in the paddocks, and see any of our horses working in the arena, or whatever training is on in the arena if it's being hired out as well. We also got the old forge up and running, that's out the back as well. Yeah. We've had a slight technical blip with that, but as a rule, that's up and running. And again, very sort of hands-on, very interactive. The local farriers are there to sort of give a bit of a talk and answer any questions on that side of it as well. So a really good experience, especially for people that haven't seen any of this sort of stuff before, don't know much about horses. And so we can sort of dispel a few myths about the ex-racehorse, that they're not all mad and crazy and gallop everywhere, and actually make really good riding horses and competition horses.
This is only obviously a small part of what retraining racehorses do. How important do you see the work of your organisation?
Oh, immensely important. over the last sort of 20 years that ROR has been going, the whole concept of taking an ex-racehorse and turning it into a leisure horse is growing and growing. There's an awful lot of horses leaving racing every year, the more that we can put into some other job. And there can be anything from just being a companion horse or a hack, right up to professionals taking them on going around Badminton and Burley, sports like polo and horseball, very big for the ex-flat racehorse now as well. So pretty much anything any other horse can do, an ex-racehorse can do. So, as I say, over the years, it's definitely getting more and more popular, which is brilliant.